Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another riveting episode of the Phee Smee Show with your hosts, Manly Mark and Phil over there. And Phil, if you'll notice, I got to start hitting record, and I need to run over there and put on a different shirt because I'm see-through today.
Lord. You go ahead.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
Just Phil,
Folks, it is 9:03. I can only tell you that the technical problems we're having at the Phee Smee Network have nothing to do with Mark's shirt. The wardrobe allowance here it has to increase for Mark. I don't understand how he could wear a shirt that would be see-through, but now he's let my dogs in. So this is going to be a phenomenal Friday, as Oliver will be a guest on the show. Hello, Oliver. How's life treating you? And you will find that Mr. Oliver really loves his daddy. But if his big brother comes in here named Champ, then we got real problems. Oliver, you're going to have to go, baby boy. You're going to have to go. I can't stay here all day. Phee Smee Show with Manly Mark. Unbelievable professionalism here we have in the morning show. It's absolutely amazing that we can prepare as long and then come right at the... There he goes. Go.
Come on, Oliver, come on. Go on out, devil dog.
You can only the texts are they're rushing in.
I'm sure they are.
All right,
We're back in the saddle now, everybody.
I hope. How do you like Mark's shirt? He's got several shirts here available to him at any time on the rack.
Well, I guess now I need to take him. You need to take him home.
Obviously, he does not have his other two hats on today. You're still wearing the same hat.
I'm still wearing this. These dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I mean, at some point.
This is what we get for going live on Friday.
He didn't want to go live on Friday. We've never gone live on Friday. I said, we're going to start going Monday through Friday.
It's not.
9 a.m., 9 p.m.
It's not.
The Phee Smee show with Manly Mark is gaining traction. This is not what we needed. This is not the kind of day, but, I'm thankful.
It's not that I didn't mind going live on Friday. It's that I didn't show up this morning thinking we're going to go live on Friday.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I deal with on a daily basis. Well, Mark, let's get on after today. President Trump signing his $9 billion bill.
Okay, cool.
So you know anything about that?
Sure don't know anything.
Absolutely not. He knows nothing about that, but he knows everything there is to know about Bigfoot.
Oh, there's a bunch I don't know about Bigfoot.
Well, you probably know more about Bigfoot than you do this big, beautiful bill.
Yeah, probably just more bloated government spending that we don't need to do, but I digress.
They really cut. I'm glad about the bill because of Planned Parenthood's defunding.
Oh, man.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, me too. I'm just teasing.
And, of course, they're unhappy with some of the cuts in Medicare and Medicaid.
Sure.
With your in-house 24-hour in-house home care.
Yeah.
Making more people have to be institutionalized or hospitalized. So I tell you, I'm having a real problem with my eye. Mark, you have been a contact owner for many years, so you've been through this and dealt with this.
Yeah.
I have not been. I always had great eyes until I started having liver and kidney problems, and then they take the vitamin A and vitamin K from your eyes and to help your liver. So now, I've had glasses, now I've got contacts, and last night, boy, I don't know what I did to it.
You need to do some sun gazing to heal your eyes.
Well, there's another term that I'm not familiar with.
Sun gazing.
Sun gazing. Can you explain that to me?
Well, I mean,
gaslighting, boomer.
Okay, when you act like terms like boomer and gaslighting are just made up terms that you never heard, you make yourself look foolish because they aren't. Like now, I could see sun gazing being outside of your realm of whatever, but just even, I don't know.
I have a very narrow realm, obviously, because I don't know the 30-year-old under's verbiage.
It's not even boomer and gaslighting is not even it's not a generation coded.
Why was it ever invented? A
I don't know.
Gaslight was a natural gas light that people had in their front yard, or it was a gas light. It was a beautiful romantic type of candlelight stuff.
Well, then
now you start talking about gaslighting as if it's a normal term, and with people that are obviously manipulating. Or
well, I was going to say it's just it's a type of manipulation.
It is?
I suppose so.
Okay, well, I don't know that. I know that you probably got me sick. I know that. I mean, you come in here last week sick as a
Phee doesn't get sick,
day.
he says.
I don't get sick, but today, for some reason, my nose is running. You know what I think it is?
You keep it too cold in this house.
No.
I'm in
Not
perfect
keep
health.
it too cold in this house. I keep it 69 degrees year round.
Too cold.
That's not too cold.
I like it a little warm.
You and my mother, she liked it 78 degrees.
Well, I mean, I don't know about 78, but
no, 69 degrees is the perfect temperature. Never touch your thermostat. Never touch year round. You need to have it a little cooler in your house. Plus, you need to get out of the house with this air-conditioned air.
Yeah, it's probably poison.
Ridiculous. But you don't care anything about the bill, so let's move on. You know, the Brazilian president's now wearing an ankle brace.
No, I have no idea what for.
Well, again, President Trump wants all the charges to drop.
Charges on who?
On the Brazilian president that's wearing the ankle brace.
Well, why does he?
Sooner or later, we got to wake him up, folks.
Well,
What are we going to do? Throw some cold water on him?
Well, no, but you didn't even. Well, okay, so you just. Why is the Brazilian president? What charges has he had? What did he do wrong?
He has got problems internally in his country. A lot of people trying to get rid of him. He has made some things. He's got some political enemies, much like Netanyahu.
Okay, but what's that have to do?
Israel.
What's that have to do with his ankle monitor?
President Trump has a good relationship with the Brazilian president and is asking for all of these charges that he says are false to be dropped, while the Brazilian president's not wearing an ankle bracelet as a in-home prisoner.
Okay, well, I see.
Why would the Brazilian president have
well, I don't know. You didn't tell me. You didn't ever say.
What I'm saying is that's not normal that the president of the country would be wearing an ankle bracelet, and that just kind of blew right over your head.
Well, it only blew over my head just because, number one, I didn't hear about it, but then it's like you didn't give any background. You just said, well, Trump's going to.
I'm just giving headlines. I gave a headline about Trump's $9 billion bill, and you said, yeah, okay, thank you very much.
Oh, well, just because, if you want to tell me what's in the bill and talk about it and how it's going to affect things, great.
Well, I can read another one that you do know about. Trump calls for the release of pertinent Epstein grand jury material following Wall Street Journal. You were ahead of that story.
Well, it either means he's getting backed up in a corner, or, as we said the other day, he's just playing some sort of game.
Well, who knows?
Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that pressure's being put on him for transparency due to people in his own political party coming out and splitting away from him.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's overwhelming evidence over a period of time that people like Manly Mark know about, and stories that they know about that Phee Smee could care less about and didn't know anything about until now.
Sure.
And then now I'm fascinated by it.
Oh, well.
Absolutely fascinated by a lot of these, shall we say, stories that do not hit the mainstream media.
Oh, sure.
Mainstream media is not, they're not doing a good job actually breaking pertinent stories, are they?
No, but it's not the point, man.
That's not the point.
No, they don't want. It's just keep you informed enough not to ask questions, or keep you informed enough just to ask them the questions.
Well, what do you think about the Middle East? Anything going on over there?
I hadn't seen anything. What about you, man?
They are still talking about these Abraham
Accords. Mm-hmm.
And they are bringing Syria and Jordan along. So that Jordan concerns me because Jordan's going to be there.
Jerry, it's good to see you,
He
Jerry.
loves you, Jerry. I don't understand his fascination with Jerry.
Because Jerry's our main guy.
I have to tell you, Jerry, the boy shows up today and has to change shirts 3 minutes into the program. And Jerry's having some technical problems to begin with.
Jerry's our number one listener.
Well, he's certainly in the top 1.
Top 1. Yeah, we love Jerry. We love hearing from. We just like hearing from our people who listen. People who listen, who I don't know personally, who comment. It's just always like oh yeah.
It gives a dopamine rush to Manly Mark for people to chat. And for us to interact with people, and it's going to continue to get better and better for him. At this point, he is enjoying being here. I think within the next couple of months, he'll probably just move in because he's so excited.
Well, I don't know about
24/7.
I don't know about that. I got a wife and kids.
Well, that's short term. They all grow up.
Okay, fine.
Well, you You excited about starting the old Manly Mark show here Monday?
I guess so. Gonna start going live, I guess, at noon.
You have a audience, Mark, following.
Well,
you are much popular than Phee Smee.
no, I wouldn't say that. Different utilities.
Younger, better looking, and
different functions.
Well,
different functions.
We're like the body of Christ. We all have different functions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's but I'm thankful to have you, brother.
Oh yeah, well I just don't know what I'm going to sit and talk about for an hour.
Probably some kind of conspiracy theory type of story.
Well,
I bet you'll have an audience if you do need to promote it and tell them what you're going to.
Well, but I almost hate just to make it all about conspiracy stuff.
Well, you can make it whatever you want to. It's your show.
Oh yeah.
I have no input on the show. Now, if he goes crazy on me, then we'll deal with that because a lot of people say, "What are you doing giving that boy a mic?" I say I have full confidence in his ability to know what to and not to say.
Sure. I've gotten.
He's been on the edge a couple of times. We've done a little editing. He makes a lot of fun of Phee when we started. That he would spend 6 hours a day editing. Now the boy doesn't edit anything. I mean, I'd like for him to edit the first 15 seconds of my night show, which is getting a big audience also.
Well, yeah, but if you could just figure out how to click the buttons.
Again, I don't understand
and
why
without
we're discussing what I can't do on air.
Well, because it's let me explain like this.
Oh my goodness.
If it's as simple as, hey, don't turn the camera on to you sitting there and clicking around for the first 2 minutes.
Right.
Wait until you're actually ready to speak and then click it.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, if it's that simple.
Here's the key.
If it's that simple.
Mess up, about 1 out of every 3 times I'm hitting these buttons.
Every time.
I have 4 buttons to hit. And I have an order to hit them in. What if I did the whole show and didn't start recording?
Well, then that's okay.
No, it's not, because we'd never have the show again. Except that we'd have to go get it from the stream.
Yeah, which is fine because like this, we started a new stream for this show. So when we end the stream, it's as if the show's already up there. Now I'm going to go ahead and re-upload the show, so there'll be 2 copies on there.
You know why? Because they would see the show as all those of the rooms of the home. They wouldn't know what was next.
Well, no, because I stopped that stream.
But you still have the start of the Manly Mark or the Phee Smee show with Manly Mark.
Yeah, but I only started the stream like 30 seconds of the. It's not like a 10-minute wait like yesterday. Right. If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, we do it differently every time. But my point, you're making fun of me, but I've got my mics, 2 different things. My soundboard where I'm not speaking over music. My starting and stopping recording, making sure that I'm streaming at the same time. I've got a problem with me moving back and forward and everything.
Well,
else.
we're all working it out.
Can we just say that where I'm 6 weeks in and that you're much better than I am? Is that what you're playing with your head?
No, that's not. It's not about who's better and worse. It's about you're making more. If you won't learn how to push some buttons and it's going to make more work for me, then I'm going to be like, Phil, idiot. I mean,
that's the way it goes.
But that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, the bottom line is I have a difficult time pushing buttons.
Because anything beats having to watch it 6 times in a row to edit it. Yeah. I mean,
anything beats you chiseling dadgum closets is what it beats.
I will.
If you'd rather chisel closets or dadgum edit 6 hours.
Okay, well I can't hang a door. Okay,
you're better than I am hanging doors. Cutting doors is a problem.
Well, no, cutting the doors is what I should have done from the get-go. I'm not a very good carpenter.
I can tell you, Mark is a better blueberry farmer than he is a carpenter, and he's a better podcaster than he is a blueberry farmer.
But we're gonna get better. We got it. We got it better. Well,
you're getting.
I got a bug on me. You're looking at my arm. I'm just.
Come here, now.
What? Oh, is there a bug on? Oh, there you go. Oh, a little sticker on me.
Yeah, that's again. You never know what's sticking to Mark.
No, you never know.
What else is going on? Vacation Bible School is over with.
It's over. It's over.
Over. The week is gone. How was it?
Oh, fine. The kids did the Bible school stuff. I hung around, did a little chit-chatting, and that was it.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they cut it short after
They cut it short. Yep. That's just what they do nowadays. It used to be 5 days.
Did they sing "Onward, Christian Soldiers"?
No, they used to. I did that when I was a kid. No,
that's what I mean. We did Vacation Bible School. That was the biggest thing in the very morning, singing that song. That was.
They sing the theme song of whatever the theme is for the week, whatever. But
all 3 of them, you was probably leading it.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
We had 20, 30 kids show up,
That's good. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But that's what's going on.
I would rather you have 20 or 30 kids than 200 or 300 kids because you can really specifically spend more time with individual children, getting to know them and finding out their needs.
Oh, sure.
And communicating.
Oh,
with
yeah,
them.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
But your wife doing well? She healthy?
Yeah.
You looking
Wife's
forward to the
good,
weekend?
Healthy, yeah. We're looking forward to the weekend. She's just existing, man. She's just existing.
With them babies?
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. I can only tell you that at the end of the week, Mark is excited about the weekend because he gets to do whatever he wants to do, whenever he wants to do it, however he wants to do it.
I wouldn't say that,
So,
because I'd be going camping every weekend if that was the case.
Well, I think the restraints there come from your responsibility as a father and,
sure.
and a husband.
Sure.
But you still would like to go camping.
Oh, yeah, and I can't wait to get a camera out there and take you guys, the viewers. I can't wait to take Jerry out camping with me.
What is the camping song of Manly Mark going to be?
I don't know. I'll have to invent one, I guess.
Mark likes walking sticks.
Oh, yeah, I like using, you got to have a walking stick while you're hiking, man. I'm not using any of those silly-looking trekking poles, though. Those look silly. I'm not going to, those trekking poles. I'm sure they work good.
I've seen them in like the snow.
Yeah, well, they use them hiking, and it just instantly make you think, look at this fool. When you see those things?
Unless he has a rifle and is in the Olympics doing it, yes,
sure.
I would think.
Oh, you see them all over. Just people with their little.
I do not
stick.
see people all over.
Well, but you don't see people hiking. How often do you see people hiking?
Oh, I don't. I thought you were talking about down the road.
No. I just meant hikers. It's just they use the little trekking sticks, and it's just. I'd rather not. I'd rather have worse knees and look less foolish.
I have worse knees, and I look worse foolish than that.
Well, but I'll just use my hiking
That's
stick.
even when I wear my robe out in the city parks.
Well, I just use my hiking stick to, just support, man. Support.
Well, I think one hiking stick makes you look cool. Two of them makes you look crippled.
Yeah, I agree, and it also doubles as a weapon.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you've seen my hiking stick, haven't you?
I have not, but I've been told about it.
Okay. Well, it's about 6. It's same height, as tall as I am.
Right.
Got a big old knob on the end. You could whack somebody with it. And it's perfectly balanced, where you hold your hand, so you can really flip that thing around.
Like a samurai sword.
Well, I wouldn't say like a samurai sword, because you got to keep in mind this thing's 6 foot long.
Yeah.
So you more hold it in the middle, and kind of spin it around like a staff, or hold it at the end and just. Give a super whack.
The fighting that they used to do with the kings used to do back in the
Jousting?
Egyptian days that had the long sticks.
Jousting?
Is that it?
Where they
Jousting?
rode horses and rode?
No, I know that. That's
or are you just talking about like spear fighting or stick
I'm talking about
fighting?
with the long sticks, people would spin it and then they pop you.
Oh, I don't know.
You hadn't seen that in the biblical days when you watched the Ten Commandments?
Never seen that.
How about Coming to America with Eddie Murphy?
Never seen it.
Okay, well, he was supposed to be a prince in Africa. He comes to America, and they do that fighting with the sticks
Sure.
to each other,
Well, just stick fighting, I'm assuming.
Well, there's a name for it. It's not stick fighting. But I obviously don't know what it is.
I bet if I typed in African stick fighting, it would give me the exact
Well, why don't
thing.
you do that in the audience will just wait on you.
Okay.
I mean, it's amazing that these people have all the time in the world for us to figure out what the sticks are called.
Well, I don't know why you want me to look it up. It's not that important to me.
It's not that important to me either, but it is something for you to be doing.
I don't know there's too many different names. Donga.
That's it. If it's not it, we're going to pretend it is. And that way we can move on.
Sure. I mean, I like fighting with sticks. Never done it in real life, but
I got a feeling that's your go-to move, besides the eye poking.
well, if I have my walking stick, yeah, I'm using it. But I'm ready to get back out on the trail, man. Do some hiking.
Well, Luna's too old.
Luna's too old, so I'll have to just do it by myself. But
If you took Champ, you'd probably.
If I took Champ, Champ's not coming home.
Yeah,
Champ's not coming home.
That's what I figured. So you'd probably take Oliver, and then but Champ, you wouldn't have anything to do with.
No, I mean I'm not in a mean or hateful way, but if I didn't have to deal with these dogs in a working environment, my opinion of them would be significantly better, right?
Right.
Because this is the workspace,
Right.
and I've got a
200-pound dog.
Yeah, I've got to fall over, step in their poop. You know what I'm saying? Got to shoo away, and it's like, yeah, okay. If I was coming over here like to hang out, like I'm going over to feed, going to my buddy's house, be like, oh, these silly dogs. But no, it's like I'm trying to get work done. I got these idiot dogs in my way. I'm trying to go outside the house, and now the dog ran out of the house. And I've either got to call animal control or sprint up and down the road in my boots in the hot over and 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 over till this dog inevitably comes back to the house.
100 times I told him that the dog would get out of the house. He told me, don't worry about it. Then the dog gets out, and then he gets unhappy. I don't know how much more I could have told him. I tell everybody the same thing. And you know what they say to me? Train your dog better.
Train your dog better. If that dog knew that him stepping out of the house, he was going to get the biggest beating of his life, he'd probably think twice about it. Maybe 3 or 4 times.
You don't know the journey, the pain and suffering and struggle that dog's been through right along beside me. And that dog is very special to me.
I understand that.
Yes, I can tell you that.
I understand that.
When he was young, I should have trained him, but I was dying.
I understand that.
And therefore,
sure.
He didn't get trained, and he had a heat stroke. And there's a lot of things about that dog that's very special to me that nobody else likes, including my own kid.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel...
Nobody likes the dog except
me. I get that, because you were the terminally ill, whatever, but I could care less about his suffering or his sicknesses or whatever.
I care about his suffering.
Yeah, but... I mean, that's fine. That's fine that you do. But it's like, okay, well, I'm sorry that he had a heat stroke, but that doesn't mean I'm going to not want to kick him when he runs out the house.
Don't let him out.
Well,
again, you how many times have you failed on that?
Twice.
Okay, so that's too many.
And you know what? He sure knows not to cross paths with me after those 2 times.
Well, I bet he does. I bet he will never go out that house.
Well, he's going to.
Just open that front door.
He's going to. He's going to.
Just go ahead and open that door and see what he does. And it's.
But I love animals. I love dogs. Don't get me wrong. It's
not mine.
It's not Phil's.
But I have to tell you that I love mine.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's kids. Like, you love your kids. Nobody else likes your kids, but
sure.
You love your kids. So.
Sure.
Except my kids. Everybody loves my kids, but they don't like me. So it's about
sure.
Mine.
Sure.
It's one or the other. Fridays, we had a great show last night. Talked about seeking a reward on the night with Phee, and had several people commenting and chatting.
Yes. I tuned in. I finally tuned in.
Yeah. Well, what'd you think?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good. Well, you liked your set anyway.
Well, of course, I like watching the Night with Phee set just because it's a good looking set. I mean, I wouldn't say that I watch it just to see my set. I'm not that egotistical about it.
You're not?
Well, no. I mean, after the first 2 times.
After the first 2 times?
Well, I mean, after seeing it and thinking, wow, that's a good job. Every time I turn it on, I don't think, oh look at that. No, I don't think. No, I just think, what's Phee talking about? And that's it. I don't know.
The spirits of the 4 horsemen.
Well, the spirit, or what? Yeah, but I mean, I'm not sitting there thinking about, oh, look at the way the water crashes. I did such a good job with this set. No, I just, hey, that's a cool set. Now I know how to do it better next time.
Fantastic. When you're going to do it better.
Well, I know I got to make my own set. Got to make my own theme song.
Are you excited about that?
I am. I'm more.
What words are you going to key in there? Because you seem to be a little uncertain about the content. I think that's the least of your worries.
Well, it's not so much the content, it's the organization of the content and wanting it. I mean, I want it to be better than this, even in the sense of, it does stress me out sometimes how we'll show up.
Don't do it.
Okay, I won't do it. But I'm just simply saying I want to be prepared.
Yeah.
If I'm going on live by myself, I don't have you there to be like, well, I'm not even thinking about what's going on right now.
Right.
I'm just gonna.
You've checked out, and I'm entertained.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna. He'll say something that'll spark something in my brain, some monologue or soapbox, and so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for that to happen. But then if I'm live by myself, it's just continuous stream of consciousness from Manly Mark, in which what do I talk about? Who am I talking to? Am I asking questions? Are they talking to me, Jerry? I hope you tune in and ask me questions, brother. Anything you want me to talk about, Jerry, or anyone else listening?
You will talk into a void for a while, then
well,
you'll get some followers, and then you'll gain some momentum, and then before long, you'll look in here and you'll have 50, and the next time it'll be 250, and before 2 years.
Sorry, Phee. Alex Jones trying to hire me. Good luck with your. Good luck with your
network.
Yeah, good luck with your project.
It's Manly Mark Network.
Ah,
remember, he tried to kill me yesterday, folks.
Yeah.
It is now 1 day closer to the end of July. People have got the lottery tickets out. Phee Smee's going to die in July.
Good luck with your little project. I I've got real breaking stories.
Real breaking stories.
No, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't. Well, I mean, now if Alex Jones offered me, whatever money to go be on his, whatever.
Are you saying that you'd prefer to work for Alex?
No, because I don't think I would like to work for Alex Jones. Because I mean, even like on live on air, if there's a problem with, I don't know, like the behind, if they load, like he'll have days where it's like sometimes the crew's struggling, right, and they can't load videos or have trouble finding.
About.
Yeah. And, sometimes Alex Jones will just be, oh, no problem, guys. You just get it up when you get it up. And then sometimes it's literally, we got to go to rebroadcast. Oh, I can't do this today. The crew's just messing everything up. Go to rebroadcast. If I get cooled off the next 15 minutes, I'll be back on, but we're going to rebroadcast. And then...
Is that part of the show, or you think that's really his personality?
I think...
Most
yes,
like
I
that.
think yes and no. I think to an extent that is the character that he portrays, just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But then, I'm sure you got millions of people watching you and you're going live, like Alex Jones. Like, get on Twitter right now, and if Alex Jones is live, there will have been 500,000 people on Twitter alone who are watching him, right? I can imagine how aggravating it'd be if you're thinking, like, Donald Trump might be watching this broadcast right now, and I'm about to tell something that I want him to hear. Or, anyone else important that might be listening, and then your idiot crew member loads the wrong video. I could see where you get actual mad. So I don't know.
The more people that you hire, the more responsibilities you give them, the more departments you have, the more opportunities you have for somebody to mess up.
Right.
But see, I've never heard of Alex Jones before you told me about him, and he's got 2 million followers a day.
He's ready for it. He's ready for it.
Yeah, you're ready. Everybody's ready for Manly Mark's noontime show. He's going to name it something. I said, why don't you just name it Noontime with Manly Mark? And he was like, I don't know, Phee. I might do it that way. I might just come up with something else. I said, it's your show. Name it what you want.
Well, I got to have a cool line. I'm not opposed to Noontime with Manly Mark. I just don't know.
And then he's concerned that Jerry won't be able to watch it at noon because Jerry works. So I said, well, Jerry can watch it 3 or 4 or 5
well,
or
of
6.
course,
I mean,
He's
just not going to be able to watch you live.
Well, I know, and I don't know if it matters as opposed to overall views or how many people tuned in live. I don't. Do you prefer? Would we prefer one or the other? Well, probably people tune in live.
We had an editing department that was actually editing the live show after we did it, rather than just put it right up.
Yeah.
Then that might be something. But right now, you're working overtime and doing all these shows, and we're trying to get the content out. We're trying to find out what the algorithms are, what shows are working, what shows aren't working. We're going to throw a lot of fishing lines out there. Whatever we start catching fish on is what we're going to focus on.
Sure.
And move right on. And we're just in the early stages. We're talking 6.5 weeks into this rascal. We hadn't even turned over yet in the crib, much less started crawling.
You're right. I know. We're just now.
Don't act like it. We've been there for years and years. Midday Madness with Manly Mark. I like it. Now, hey, so you just keep going, Jerry.
That's not bad, Jerry.
You give 3 or 4 different suggestions like that, and I promise you, this boy it will make his day because that's really good right there.
I'm telling you, Jerry, at some point we will have a live call-in feature to where you'll be able to call in, talk to us.
Night with Phee, for sure.
Well, not with Phee, but then
what about with Midday Madness?
Well,
with
I just
Manly
think
Mark?
if once
that's a whole lot of M's, Manly.
Well, I like those M's.
M&M's, baby.
But the point being, if once we do the live call in, we might not have it on every show, but we might have portions on certain shows. Because the Night with Phee is predominantly the call in show, right? But
right now it's an email show.
Well, an email show, but I just mean like even in the mornings, Phee Smee show with Manly Mark. We might have a 10-minute section where we have people call in. If I could figure that out.
You'll figure it out.
Well, it's not that hard to do. It's just doing it with our existing number that I'm having difficulties understanding and figuring out.
And Mark downplays a lot what he does, downplays a lot what we do around here, and the work and the prepping and the show notes we put in is exhausting, and he acts as if we never want to continue to be unprepared. We would not be professional, and we are struggling from a time-wise standpoint of trying to do all of these content. So what I told Mark is we're just going to sass them. We're going to Stephen A. Smith them. We're just going to do it on the first take. There's not going to be any editing. If we mess up, we mess up.
Well, I mean, Yeah, but I mean, we can do something. You know, we can't edit a live show.
No, but you can't. I mean, you can't edit every single show after we go live, plus the podcast, when there's just the little details.
Oh yeah, well I mean, like shaving off 15 seconds at the beginning. Yeah, I can do that every time.
No problem.
Yeah, or whatever. You know, the 2 minutes of the title screen. That stuff's easy. Like so, or even like your Phee Smee. Not with Phee. I could even do that easily. You know, just.
But first, he's going to have to start doing a little homework on the name of the shows. But besides that,
well, it's just there's so many shows. Well, it's like
I got a checklist.
We launched a whole network with 2 folks.
And by the way,
16 shows and all. And it's like
it's going to get worse for him because we're going 24/7 before it's over with.
And that's fine.
So
we just should have started.
He has no idea what it takes to build an empire. And it takes hours and hours and hours a day and sweat equity, and you work hard and you do it lots.
But we started.
You don't just show up 3 hours a day, 3 days a week, and it just magically happens.
Yes, but we're looking for the castle.
I know
we built a castle.
We are, yes.
We've already built a castle without any furniture.
That's correct. But the moat is already
right.
there.
But I would rather dug a moat and put a few alligators in it. First.
Again, that's the difference in me and you.
Well, I know. That's
you'd have it 3 years from now, and we'd still be doing one podcast.
Yeah, but if that one podcast had 100,000 listeners, how much easier would it be then to launch another project and just carry all those over there?
I think that the idea is the niche of the terminally ill, this kingdom's coming. Each one of those shows have a very specific audience.
Well, yeah.
Now the Phee Smee show is a general news topic, knucklehead type of morning show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but there are some shows out there. Nice, a fun show. Coaching theology is a fun deal. But the terminally ill and the kingdom is coming. Those are podcasts and situations and genres that are serious.
Well, sure. Well, I mean, I'm not.
And you're not a serious guy.
No, I can be.
I know you can.
But I would just. I mean, it doesn't matter. We've already launched it the way we launched it. So right. You know, I'm not arguing for the sake of arguing, just talking about it for the sake of talking about it. But yeah, I would have rather just had
the Phee Smee show with Manly Mark.
Right, and then today's episode is very serious, guys. We're getting into some terminally ill topics today, guys, and then tomorrow it might be the guy. Did you ever hear about that story about the guy who attached 1,000 balloons to himself and floated up? Yeah, I mean, you know. And then tomorrow.
You ever thought about that?
About doing that?
The helium balloons, how many it would take to lift someone off the ground based on their weight?
You know, you say that. I specifically just saw a video of a guy yesterday. This was probably in the 80s or something. Had, I don't know, the picture looked like 10, 11, 12. Pretty big, giant, big size balloons, right? He had, it wasn't hundreds of balloons, but he had maybe 12, 13, 14, attached them to his lawn chair, and just set sail.
No way.
I swear. I'll show it to you after we go off air. I mean, if I would have been prepared, I'd be like, well, check it out, viewers, and then they could show it to you.
You mean to tell me that the lawn, he put balloons, hooked them to just like a cheap lawn chair?
Yeah, and he had a radio, down with his girlfriend, and he actually got fined by the FFA because he only intended to go not that high, but then he went a lot high, of course, as you do on accident, went a whole lot higher than he meant to, and he got in the way of some flight plans or something. Now, like, he didn't get, didn't mess no airplanes up.
That boy's got to be lying. There's no way that, can't you see him do that 3,000 feet?
I swear, Phil, how many times?
With his balloons.
How many times?
He needs a seatbelt for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he was strapped in. But
he was interfering with the air traffic controller plane.
On the video, you can hear the radio transmission between his girlfriend and him, and he dropped his glasses. And his girlfriend's freaking out, saying, "You gotta quit! You can't see nothing! And he very calmly just, "I brought an extra pair, Sharon. I can see. I'm okay."
Oh, wow.
I mean, but and he carried a little pellet gun, and the pellet gun was
to get the balloons
to descend. He shot to descend.
Did he?
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, he didn't die or nothing. He just got fined by the airplane people, and he.
So he actually took a pellet gun, shot the balloons, and that was the way he descended down.
Dude, this
back
was
to
the
Earth.
late 70s, early 80s.
That's really cool.
I mean, like, this is true and real. I'll show you the video later.
Well, you ought to be showing the viewers the video.
Well,
I think so. Lack of preparation again.
I don't have it loaded up.
I don't even know how to load it up.
Well, I mean, you just do
You have a tough enough time loading up.
You do it just like this. It'd be like this. You see how if I do this, Phil?
We're not interested in
Well-
you showing me now.
Well, I'm just saying it would be just as simple as flipping it over to the video.
Well, good. And that would be something we need to load.
Midday
and have some
Madness
videos.
with Manly Mark.
Midday Madness with Manly Mark. I do like Midday
I
Madness
do
with
too.
Manly Mark. That's better than Noontime with Manly Mark.
Because I was thinking, like, take your sandwich break with Manly. I mean, just something, not for real, but just something stupid like midday sandwich break with Manly. I don't know, or just like, here I am eating a sandwich. Well, did you see on the Twitter about that conspiracy? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, but I wouldn't want to eat a sandwich live on air.
Why? I think you'd be very, very good eating sandwiches. I make him sandwiches, and he actually compliments me on the
Well,
sandwich.
I've got a mustache. I wouldn't want to
Oh,
eat.
that's right. Yep, the
Eat
mustache.
on air because I'd get the mayonnaise in my mustache and the ranch. Bad time, bad news. Can't be doing that.
You put ranch on your sandwich?
If I have it available or think about it, then yeah, or I'll dip it in it.
I know a lot of people that have eat chicken sandwiches that they put ranch
I
on.
love good McChicken.
Well, this ranch, I have to tell you, my kids love this ranch, but it's got some ingredients in it. If you're not making your own, it's just these salad dressings are rough.
You know what?
High fructose corn syrup in most of them.
It's
That's why you got to go to the Italian.
ironic though.
What?
Is if I walk over to your pantry right now, you know what I'm going to find in there?
What?
Big bottle of vegetable oil.
Yeah, but I don't use it.
Then what's the point of having it?
I put it when I.
Listen to this. Unprofessional.
When I cook my pasta or boil my pasta, I use a vegetable. I pour it in there when I want.
Oh,
So I do not cook with vegetable.
interesting.
I have
Why
olive
would
oil.
you not just use a dollop of olive oil or a dollop of
Olive
butter?
oil is more expensive than vegetable oil. I do not like to waste it on just boiling water. I probably buy 2 things of vegetable oil a year. So see, when you're buying them, twice a month, I'm buying.
Well, when I'm buying twice a month, I mean,
Well, you're not cooking in peanut oil, are you? I mean, vegetable oil is by far the worst oil you probably.
well, yeah, well, no, we use exclusively butter or olive oil. We don't.
Or beef tallow.
If we have it, yeah.
So you don't cook it with olive oil or
No,
coconut oil.
olive oil and olive oil we'll use, coconut oil we'll use, but mainly just butter or
Is it real butter or you?
yeah, real butter. Phil, why would I? I'm not eating margarine. That's probably worse than vegetable oil.
It is.
It's nice. I mean,
It's a molecule away from
Plastic.
petroleum chemicals.
plastic. All that stuff's just bad for you, man. Vegetable oils were literally invented as industrial lubricants.
That's correct.
And then after World War II, the Canadians had such a surplus of it, they said, what can we do with all this oil? Can't just throw it out. Oh, let's sell it to the Americans as food and tell them that it's heart healthy.
Very brilliant.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
I mean, it was between that and the maple syrup. I would have taken the syrup.
Yeah, me too.
But have
Well,
you ever
maple
had that
syrup.
good Canadian maple syrup?
Well, even the syrups you eat, most syrup you eat is fake and artificial now
That's
too.
what I was going to talk
Well,
to
because
you about.
real maple syrup doesn't actually even taste that good.
There you go.
Like I have seen in the store, real maple syrup. I've never had actual maple syrup. I bought it. It kind of had like an alcohol-y taste to it, and it was kind of bitter.
A little more bitter, yes.
Well, it wasn't good.
It's exactly the same exact thing when I think of that.
It wasn't
as I
good.
did olives in the orchard.
Sure.
They taste completely different than they do in the store, and exactly what you're talking about right there. The maple syrup at the store does not taste like the maple syrup.
The maple syrup we get is the Americanized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure even if we had ketchup in somewhere else, we'd be like, this ketchup's kind of bitter.
It's not Heinz.
It's not Heinz. It doesn't taste sweet, you know? Or same, even like popular sports drinks, not sports drinks, but just drinks. Orange drinks in America, or grape drink, right? They have to use all these dyes to make it look orange.
And grape.
And grape to look
Strawberry.
purple,
Yeah.
or strawberry to look red. The same drinks in Europe. One of them was like, I don't know, it was a Fanta or something. It was like yellow. And they're like, well, how, it's just naturally is yellow, but because Americans
When it's orange.
Well, Americans are conditioned to think, well, this is orange drink. It has to be orange. No, the flavor is orange. It doesn't have to be orange. Well, that's why they're pumping it full of poison, because our perception of things in America, which has been conditioned by, I don't know, advertising, branding. Kellogg's the most evil company in the world, man. Cornflakes. You know, they this is going to sound odd, but do you know why those cornflakes were invented, or what they said a use of the invention of that was?
What?
To stop boys from masturbating. Like cornflakes were pushed as a tool to stop boys from masturbating.
And the correlation to that would be?
Well, I don't know. Well, just on the surface, I would see no correlation, because it's like, give him the cornflakes and he's not going to get horny and masturbate. But then if you think about it more, okay, well, diets heavy in soy and heavy in grains and corn will do lower testosterone.
That's
so
where
in
I
a
was
sense,
going
well, I mean,
next. I didn't know you were that scientific with it.
But, and so in a sense, okay, you're lowering the testosterone of these boys. So, I mean, by default, maybe you're lessening that problem.
That's a stretch, brother. That's a stretch.
Well, it is a stretch, but that, I mean, literally look into it, because it's they put some of these things they pushed upon us. You find the original reason, and you're like, what? It's weird.
Well, Viagra was a heart medicine.
Well, I know Viagra in of itself's not bad for you if you're just because I see a lot of health gurus on Twitter talk about using not necessarily Viagra, but whatever the active ingredient is in it. That there's an S1 and a T1. I don't know the scientific names, but talk about how actually supplementing a little bit of that every day is actually good for your blood pressure and good for your heart, not necessarily just because of the
blood flow.
Yeah, just because of the blood flow. So but I hear you say, well, the men who will use those medications to perform, they're setting themselves up for failure, because then when they don't have it, they can't perform.
Absolutely.
But how would that work then if for the people who just happen to be taking it maybe for I don't know, other reasons? Would it be dose dependent, or would it be context dependent? You know what I'm saying? Or is it like you're saying it's a mental thing? You know,
No, the ED drugs, the Viagra drugs, they think of it like a automatic doors going into a grocery store.
Okay.
When you step on that black mat, the doors automatically open.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when your member gets erect, that's blood flow is going into that conveyors is what they call it.
Yeah.
And the door's shut behind it.
Of course.
That's the way if you take that Viagra, those doors are going to just stay shut.
Okay.
Now, over a period of time, your body's not going to have the hinges to open and shut those doors. It's going to be dependent upon the automatic door shutting and closing.
Interesting.
So if you take it for a while and then stop, you won't be able to perform.
Sure.
Therefore, they got a customer for life.
Interesting.
Same thing with the serums and the lotions. If these women are spending big money on these lotions and serums, their skin looks silky smooth. It's absolutely stunning and glowing and radiant. But if you go 3 days without it, your body's not producing the lubricants and the lotions.
Well, and same thing with people who get on testosterone replacement therapy.
That's exactly right.
Like you diminish your body's natural ability to produce it.
Same thing with Viagra.
Right now, I know it's a lot more involved. It's not just take testosterone, now I can't make anymore. I mean, a lot more going on in there, but same principle. It makes sense. And, I guess on the testosterone, if you were a 55-year-old man thinking, well, I ain't got no testosterone anyways, maybe it'd be worth it. But I see what you're saying.
Well, what the biggest problem is, you got a bunch of 21, 22-year-olds that don't need it.
Right, who are getting on it.
Take it because they want to, be Superman.
I know it.
And last for 3 hours. And then after they take it for 3 or 4 months, they're 24 years old. And then they can't perform without it.
Yeah.
You got an epidemic of young men out there that can't talk to women, can't flirt with women, and obviously don't have any idea how to please women.
Right.
But, that's not anything new, I guess.
Well, what do you mean? Happy wife, happy life, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well, that's actually exactly wrong. I think
You've got a happy wife, and you have a happy life.
Well, okay, I know, but I think the phrase, happy wife, happy life, is when you hear a man say that, that almost tells you immediately that his life is not happy.
And that he's weak.
Yeah, because Yeah, do you not agree? Because when I hear that, I think, well, my life's going to be happy, irregardless of if my wife's happy or not. Now, I mean, I understand that, well, she's always nagging. If she's unhappy, then she's going to be nagging and this and this. Like, well, no, my happiness is in and of myself. I mean, it should be.
You're a deep thinker, and I don't think you need to be more service level on that. When they say a happy wife, happy life, it sounds very feminine. I agree with that. But at the same time, basically what they're saying is, hey, man, if I can make her happy, it's everything else is easy.
Yeah, I guess, but the men I've heard tell me that seriously, I have always thought this is a statement of weakness. It's a statement of, as long as I keep her happy, I'm happy, right? It's a statement of almost like, you just gotta keep her happy, and then you can do what you want, and you can, and it's like, well, no, my life.
Happiness is not tied to your happiness.
No. If she's unhappy, that's her problem. No, I mean, I know, like, I'm involved because you're married. So, but I just mean, if nothing you can do will ever please her, if nothing you can ever do is right, if she's always unhappy, always griping and gripping and griping, nothing you do or change about yourself or the scenario or the situation is going to change that. And so, don't tie your happiness to that. Find that happiness in and of yourself. Now, I'm speaking to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir. I'm not saying I don't do that, but that's how it should be, right? Wouldn't you think? Now, I'm not saying like I'm gonna a person ought to up and leave their spouse because of that happiness. I'm just simply saying.
Everybody, you see, from a theology standpoint, I would tell you that, yes, you are responsible for your own happiness. Mm-hmm. From a marriage covenant standpoint, I would think that the communication and you trying to make your spouse happy is very, very
Of course,
important.
I'm not even
speaking,
but I'm not speaking even to that aspect. You should strive to make your spouse happy.
Yes.
But
you can't control if she's at work and having a bad day and is miserable and always having a bad attitude and you're always happy-go-lucky kind of guy, then yes, your happiness should not be tied to somebody else's emotions. At the same time, if you're entered into a marriage covenant, she should be your number one priority.
Oh, I agree.
Earth.
Agreed.
I agree. God should be more important, but again.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I'm just simply saying, how many men make their lives miserable because they attach their happiness of their lives to the happiness?
I think that's overall men and women. They try their best to put mask on and seem like that they're successful and happy in front of people, but in reality, when they lay their head down at night, they got a whole lot of insecurities.
Well, yeah, I tell you, I would say in front of people. I was going to give an example, but I won't, just because I don't want to. But I was just about to say, okay, I will.
Why did you bring it up?
Well, this is just a silly one, but it's kind of like in the mornings at home, I got to make my own coffee. But if we're over at someone's house or we have guests over, here, Mark, I made you this coffee, and it's like, I'd rather you act like that when no one else is around, as opposed to when there are people around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just saying people putting on the masks and this, because I didn't want that to sound as a critique at my wife, because it's not. It's just an example.
I think that example probably happens a lot of times in marriages, that when people go to other folks' house, when they're entertaining,
well, yeah, because it's like
come over, when they're at sports and events.
Don't give the illusion that you're submissive or that you treat me like a king if that's not all the time. And again, just an example. I'm not actually speaking ill about my situation at all.
I would suggest that you start making coffee for Mark at home, or stop getting him coffee on the road.
I just make my own coffee.
Yes, he makes his own coffee. But hey, let's tell the story. Mark is I don't want you to get the wrong impression of Mark. Mark is such a great husband. He gets up and makes his wife a cup of coffee.
Now we don't have to be talking about that kind of stuff.
Aren't you a good coffee maker in the morning?
Yeah, but I'd rather have my coffee made, not tell the world that I am so lowly and despicable that I have to make the coffee.
I make my coffee.
You're single.
Well,
you're unmarried.
You already. I can tell you that when I was married, I made my own coffee, and I took the coffee to.
And how did that work out?
It didn't work out well.
That's what I'm worried about. all I'm saying is, I would rather be in a situation where I am the king, not the one who makes coffee. And it's not like that with everything, but I'm just an example. I want the coffee made for me.
Who made your coffee this morning?
I did.
I did.
Oh, well, Phee did. Well, I mean, at my house.
No, I did.
Yeah, okay, well, Phee.
So I make the coffee here, baby.
Yeah, and sometimes
he's the king
sometimes
here.
It tastes really bad. Like, I don't know if it's your no. Let me explain. Like, today it tasted great, but sometimes it like has this weird taste to it, and I don't know if it's your coffee maker. It's not the way you're making it. I'm just trying to say I don't know what it is, but it hasn't been like that in a while. But like there was a few days, been a few weeks where it's like the coffee tasted.
I think the coffee that you're talking about would have been in there for a week and a half when you microwave the cup.
I don't microwave coffee, Phee.
Yeah, it's. I think.
I don't. He thinks I'm a scumbag. You're not going to catch me microwave coffee.
You don't microwave anything, though, do you?
No, I will if I have to, but like food or something, if I want to heat up a Hot Pocket. But when I lived by myself, when I was a bachelor, I didn't even own a microwave. I just cooked my Hot Pockets in the oven.
I make him chicken, like jalapeno chicken, all kinds of
and I tell you, it was
great
good.
Ingredients in it. And he looks at me and he says, "Phee, not bad chicken, but just missed some potatoes and carrots in it."
I mean, I wasn't griping. I'm just simply saying it seemed incomplete.
There you go.
I mean, again, not even from a critiquing standpoint, because I was going to eat it all day. I did eat it. It was great. Loved it. Drank that juice. Slurped that juice down. Loved that juice. But I just wondered from a psychological standpoint why you did something that was incomplete. That's all I was asking. I wasn't trying to say mean thing.
The lack of ingredients and the laziness not wanting to go back to the store.
Well, see, that's it.
Is a combination of your answer.
Well, that's exactly how I would have done it too. If I only had, I would have done it exactly the way you did. So I don't want you to think I was knocking you.
Oh, you were?
No, I just was curious.
Well, okay.
I'm a curious cat.
What am I going to do about this eye? Because I'm not going into the eye doctor.
Jerry, thanks for tuning in, man.
Thank you, Jerry.
I don't know if you're hearing this at this point because that's been a few minutes ago, but I wonder what Jerry does for a living.
We don't care as long as he shows up.
We don't care.
We want Jerry to be successful in every way. I think he's probably a dadgum doctor.
Well, I don't know.
His name's Jerry. Whatever he does, he's successful at.
Well, I wonder if he was a blue collar guy, if he's a manufacturer. I almost, in my head, when I imagine Jerry, he's almost like just some sort of manufacturing or welder. But I don't know. I'm just invented that in my head. So if you're actually a doctor,
manufacturing welder.
Yeah. So if you're actually like a PhD, Nobel Prize winner, Jerry, I hope you don't take offense by that. But
I don't think you should take offense on anything.
Well, no, we love Jerry.
We've got. Matter of fact, I'll tell you, I've got kids and they've got spouses and they all of them are successful and all of them in different areas. Mm-hmm. I got one boy. He's like 21 years old. He's operating $1 million equipment.
Sure.
Weld, plumb.
Oh yeah.
Electrician. He can do it all. Mm-hmm. And he's not but 20.
Sure.
And then of course I've got other ones that work in corporations, business. So it's just wonderful.
Yeah.
And I can't wait till your kids get up and you start having some in-laws and some grandbabies. And next 30 years will go by real quick.
I'm sure, and hopefully I'm doing something productive with my life.
Well, you probably will.
I hope.
I think I'll write you a good recommendation.
I hope, Phee. I hope.
As far I think the old Manly Mark Network will be up after Phee.
Well, I don't think I'd call it Manly Mark Network.
Oh, well, you probably call it something. What, have you already thought about the new name?
No. It's not going to be named after me. It's just going to be called. I don't have a name, but it'd just be something like, just invent it, Fire King Network. Or it wouldn't be something, the Phee Smee Network or the Manly Mark or Mark's show. It would just, I don't know, I'd call it something else.
Well, we can call it PSN.
That'd be fine. I might just.
So CBS is PSN.
Because people always ask me, what does Phee Smee mean? What's his name, Phee Smee? I'm like,
there's a lot of Phil Smiths, not but one Phee Smee. It's not a hard concept. I've been calling me Phee for a long time. And hey, look, once it catches on, it catches on.
I guess.
Okay, right now people think the name, they don't understand the name.
No.
They can't pronounce the name.
No.
But once the old Phee Smee catches on, people won't forget it. And whether they love it or whether they hate it, I want them to remember it.
Yeah. Hey, did you catch the latest on PSN last night? No, man, I had to work. Man.
There you go. That's 5 years from now, hopefully.
Okay. Hopefully.
Or 5 weeks.
I
Or
wish.
5 months.
We got to be saying something absolutely crazy to get that amount of traction in the next 5 weeks.
Well, or things have to happen in the world that gives us that much traction
Sure.
in the next 5 weeks.
Right.
So we'll find out about that, and sooner or later, we'll have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you guys for showing up on the Phee Smee Show with Manly Mark. We had a little technical issues today, but we'll get those worked out. It was our first show on Friday, and Manly Mark is spending more of his time preparing for his new show, not preparing for our show.
I'll prepare for both. Once I learn how to prepare for my show, it will
help him prepare for our show.
Yes.
Because the lack of preparation here today showed from 9 o'clock to 9:03.
Yeah, pretty well.
Pretty much. So God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. Tune in tonight for Night with Phee.
Yep.
I will be live, and I already have my 4 questions that, and I've got 3 extra questions that I haven't read.
Okay, how exciting.
So what do you think about that?
I don't know, man, but guys, thanks for tuning in as always. Like Phil said, catch him tonight at 9 o'clock on Night with Phee. And catch us again on Monday, 9 o'clock, the Phee Smee Show with Manly Mark. Phee, did you have any closing remarks?
Hopefully you'll be on air at noon Monday.
We'll see. I might just run away.
All right. Y'all have a great day.
God bless you.
Bye.